we did an incredible session last night for this incredible supermoon that we have today in Capricorn, and hello, and the sun is in Cancer, and it's so gorgeous, this sun, right? So yeah, how amazing. But it's hot. I mean, there's emotions are running hot, you know, it's things are being revealed, stuff is coming up, people are feeling wobbly. So here's the news flash: no one is coming to rescue you. We have to rescue ourselves. And what is coming up with this Capricorn full moon is like, where have you given your power away, and where do you feel disempowered, or it's not working for you? You have to take control of what is going on in your life. And that is why I absolutely love doing this 7-day program, this process, because when we let go of what doesn't serve us and actually get control and take responsibility for everything that's going on in our life, everything gets better. So, you know, think of the aeroplane when the gas masks drop down. We always say, you know, the parent does it first, then you do the children. And that is the big point here, is that we have to take control of our own sense of self and what we're doing, because no one else will do it for us. And also, everything goes better once we do. So this body cleanse I've been doing every month now for about 18 months. And it's that's given me so much confidence, so much self-esteem, and so much presence, because we're in alignment, we're in tune with what is going on in the planet rather than what is going on in the human world. And I would love you to join us for this process, because when everything is in alignment, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, when all four things are in alignment, that's when things change. That's when your life really changes. So, you know, there's lots of different therapies, there's lots of different ways that people help people, you know, talking therapies, or PT, physical therapy, you know, training, or, you know, meditation, or, you know, all of these things. But what I'm finding, Tilly, hello darling. What I'm finding is we need to do all four things for things to actually change, for things to actually happen. So when we get into alignment physically, and we do our meditation and our spiritual practice, then the mental and the emotional stuff can get sorted out. Ozzy's joining me. So I hope you're all okay. Just join in on this, because it basically really sorts out. You feel incredible when you do it, don't you, Tilly? You feel incredible. It's a great thing to do every month. You know it's coming. It gets you into such good habits. It's a spiritual discipline. Discipline is what creates success. You know, success for me is joy. You know, it's not money so much. It's me being joyful in every moment. That for me is success. And every moment is a moment to live in joy, as far as I'm concerned, for me to do what I want to do, what suits me, suits my soul. Because if I fight that, I get ill. You know, it doesn't work for me. And I've been doing this now for, you know, really focusing inward as opposed to looking outward, probably for 20 years, but much more actively with the nutrition over the last, say, 6 years, and particularly since lockdown. So I really, really went in as soon as lockdown happened. I was just decided, I'm like, right, this is changing. This is where I really take control. When there's all this stuff going on outside, I'm just going to go in. So I would love you to join me, and I will be offering and doing special things in the WhatsApp group. So jump on in, come on and join us, and stay by water to take the heat down is really, really my top tip for this week, because emotions will be running high and we will be tested. I mean, we just will. As women, we hold the space at home, and everyone comes, it's like kicking the dog, right? You know, they just all like come in and dump it all on us. And if we haven't given any time to ourselves, then we are vulnerable. You know, we're weak, and we think of everyone else before we think of ourselves. So it doesn't work very well when that happens. It doesn't work at all. So you have to focus in on yourself so that you can actually help other people. So it's not what we're taught in school. It's not what we're taught at all. Jennifer! It's not what we're taught. You know, we're not taught to think of ourselves first. It's supposed to be selfish. You know, it's self-indulgent to think of yourself. But what if you actually did focus in on yourself, and everything else went better as a result? Because it will. Everything does. It just has to, because when you're centered, and if you think of yourself like, you know, the center of a wheel, you know, the central arm, everything goes around us at the house. Okay, we look after everything in our world. So if we're not steady and strong, like right in the center there, what's going to happen? You know, we're just going to get like taken here, there, everywhere, and taken off out by everyone else that's here, there, everywhere. So it doesn't work. We have to focus in on ourselves. And that is basically my top priority every single day, is to focus in on what I want and what I need, so that nothing takes me out. You know, literally nothing takes me out anymore, because I've got my own like barometer, if you like, of self-care topped up every single day. So really look after yourselves, you know. And the other really key message this supermoon, because that's when the moon is really close to the earth and really bright, really strong, which is gorgeous, is don't rush about. Just take it easy, relax, don't force anything. So if we push it, we force it, which again is very masculine energy, we've got very strong feminine energy happening right now. If you try and force it, it's not going to work. There's times to take action, don't get me wrong, and be in your masculine. What we're doing now over the next couple of days is thinking what we need to do and thinking it through before we then act, because Capricorn is about action. But right now there's a very, very strong, it's like stuff is coming up. There's too much to process right now. There's a lot going on, a lot coming through. Yay, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. It's really gorgeous to have you on. Fiona, gorgeous to have you here. So really do me a favor, don't rush about, okay? Stay hydrated, get on this, which is the most incredible way to get into alignment and to really look after your gut, because it helps. It's called a clean tox. It's lemon ginger. It's the most amazing stuff. It's got choline, aloe vera, magnesium, L-glutamine, and it really, really, really serves the gut, because the gut takes all the stress. Yeah, it takes all of our stress all the time, and it doesn't ask for a break. It never has a holiday. You know, we need to give it a little break every month, and that is what I do. Every single month, I do 7 days of self-care, soul care, and looking in, seeing how I feel. Meanwhile, carrying on, you know, because otherwise, if we don't do this on a regular basis, then we are taken out. You know, something will take us out. And we had a session last night with the full moon with our angel cards and whatnot, and already, like, building up, there were people like there was explosions. You know, cars had exploded, teenagers had gone off on one, you know, causing all kinds of trouble. So, you know, this is the thing, is that if we're not ready for what life throws at us, it's a much tougher world. And that butterfly looks like it's on my shoulder, doesn't it? Yeah. Behind me. Thank you so much for jumping on and join us to do this. We're doing it together. My mission in this year of mission is to support women, or men if they want to join in, but it's mainly women right now who are getting that they need to do this, is to support women through and become stronger and put self-care as a top priority, soul care, because when women are strong, the world changes. Okay, women need to be strong. We need to be strong. We need to make the right decisions for our own lives. We need to eat the right things. We need to look after ourselves, because when we're in our creative energy and when we're really firing on all cylinders, there's nothing stopping us. There's no, literally, we're just the most unbelievable, unstoppable energy. And we need the divine feminine to be strong now, because there's a lot of people trying to control us, you know. There's governments and there's people making rules and laws and everything, and it doesn't feel right, you know. And if it doesn't feel right, we've got to make our own decisions and trust our gut, you know, trust it, literally. So what we're doing is we're healing our gut right now. So if you have any questions, please message me. I would love you to join me. So it's a 7-day thing, and we combine it with mental and emotional support. Thank you so much for coming on. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Oz is over there in the sun. I think it'll sit down. I'm starting today, Fiona, yeah. That's what I'm doing. But if you haven't got it, order it, it'll come tomorrow. It's amazing. So yeah, join us, please join us. So yeah, I'm just by my water feature here, because water is very cooling and calming, and there's a lot of heat right now. So yeah, keep your sense of humour, and don't force it, don't push it, let it happen naturally. That is what we have to do. Love you so much. Bye.